recently had a press conference concerning the new constitutional instrument by the EC that you were going to oppose it. After the interview, we called Dr. Srebo, and he said that their stance hasn't changed on that. So no matter what the NDC is going to do, they're still going to use the constitutional instrument to do it. So I wanted to have your view on that.
Well, first of all, let me say that the Electoral Commission is there to serve political parties. They are just like referees. If the Ghana League Clubs Association decide not to organize a league, the referees will have no job to do. So if political parties are not there, the Electoral Commission has nothing to do. So you see, we expect people like Dr. Srebo and others to realize that stakeholder engagement is critical in every electoral process. A lot of countries have gone through challenges as a result of electoral violence. And recently, the National Security Strategy document, which was prepared by the National Security Committee of the NPP itself, has outlined a number of issues that pose threats to the security and peace of this country. And one of it is lack of trust in the electoral management body, the EC, and have advised the Electoral Commission to up their game in order to build trust among their stakeholders. So if you're a director of elections and a major party like NDC, when we went into the election, we had equal number of votes. All of us had about 6 million plus votes. And we have shared the parliamentary seats together. And we raised issues. The expectation is that you take your time to listen to our side. You don't just get up and say, we have taken a position, and that position is fixed, and that we are not going to change it. We have said that the National Identification Authority itself says that they cannot provide a Ghana card for all Ghanaians before we go into the elections. And if they cannot provide the card for all Ghanaians, why do you want to rely on a body that has come publicly to say that they don't have the capacity, the logistics, and the financial resources to undertake this exercise? Why is Dr. Srebo Kweku and Jim Mensah running away from the very register and the very ID card? They promise all Ghanaians that the 2020 election register and ID card is the final register that they are compiling, and that they will not do any mass registration because they are incorporating issues like facial recognition and building a lot of systems that will make this card and this register stand the test of time. So what has changed? Are they running away from their own ID card? Why are they going to follow NIA, which is fraught with a lot of irregularities and challenges? Today, as we speak to you, Honorable Agboja, who is the MP for Adaklu, went to his constituency, a constituency with registrable population of over 30,000. Not more than 3,000 of the population there have access to Ghana card. How is the Electoral Commission going to conduct an election in constituencies where not more than even 10 to 15% of the people have Ghana card? I think that there's better for them to keep quiet and sit with us and try to reason with that. Fortunately enough, we have a hung parliament. We have our MPs there. The law will have to go through parliament. And so they should not assume that whatever they say is final. Dr. Kojo Afarijan has had cause to caution them. He's one of the most experienced election management administrators Africa has ever had. He has cautioned them to tread cautiously. And we are asking the Electoral Commission to tread cautiously and open up and have an engagement with its major stakeholders in order not to drive this country into chaos and confusion. We'll continue to pursue our rejection and objection to the use of Ghana card as the only identity. We don't have any problem. If all Ghanaians are given Ghana card today, NDC has no problem against the use of Ghana card. But so long and so far as the National Identification Authority itself says they don't have the capacity to provide Ghana card for everybody, the Electoral Commission should not decide that Ghana card should be the only source of identification that they will use. Otherwise, millions of Ghanaians will be disenfranchised, and that will go contrary to Article 42 and Article 45 of the 1992 Constitution.
Thank you so much.